Welcome back, guys, to Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. Well, last episode, after building 3 foreign armors to increase our survivability against the underworld's Philuscha, we then set out towards the Cavern of Insanity, exploring the local region as we now get closer to our goal. Take it easy with those sweets. That's outrageous. I've barely eaten them. Did you think you could fool my eyes, Uncle? Or do you want me to count up the exact amount that you've eaten? Oh well. You got me, Leela. In good grief. That guy is hopeless. He's like a child attempting to get his way all the time. Well, it's typical of Uncle. By the way, it just occurred to me. You were talking about fooling your eyes. You have different eye colors. Very mysterious. That's a sentence. Really? I don't usually look at my own eyes, so I don't think much of it. Well, if you say so. This eye color is apparently specific to the Oren. You look at these eyes, and you know that I'm an Oren. That's true. Everyone I've met was that way. They were a little hidden, so it was hard to see. There are also those who don't mind having them exposed. The Oren aren't very good at dealing with people, so they tend to get in trouble when they're around humans. So I usually try not to show my eyes too much. Speaking of which, I hear stories from you and Uncle about the time before you met me. Seems like you guys have caused all kinds of trouble everywhere. So you can never be too careful. Don't get me wrong. It's usually Umple's doing, not me. I feel like it goes both ways. Those two do make a good pair and all. Oh, I can't upgrade the things I've upgraded. Well, that's the thing. Ah. Okay. So it seems that anything I've upgraded that one time is actually stopped from upgrading much further. That said, however, Patty, how about you become a demon to all enemies? Now, beastly power is only 10. That's also 10. That's 14 stats total with attack and speed. Oh, 7 actually. That's better. 202 weapon there, Patty. Time for Patty to do some work for us now. Hey. Right, well, we haven't really got much in the way of way out yet. So if we go to the gate to the old ruins here, it's still the nearest way back because we've got the fast travel slidey thing now. So we can get around. Man, you're not gonna stop me hitting that tree. How dare you? And even slidey. My sadness is here. Ah, don't bash into things. Right. We're back where we were before. Which way are we going from here, though? Down and to the left. There's a quest that way. Hello, big red mushroom thing. You're not mineable? Sadness. Let's get these honey balls. Gems galore. Oh, there's some kind of animal. It's underneath this Philuscha. Look at the wildlife here. The fauna. Oh, hunt giant sloth. Get 400 SP. This will be a good challenge then. 400 SP target last time. Kind of wrecked us. I think this time we might be a bit more fortunate. Right, should we figure out how much damage Patty's doing now? This is against a physically returning enemy too. I don't think this poor guy stands a chance unlike the other mission we had. Patty just sliced and diced the guy. 513 attack now. Nice art has been learned. This is the time. 400 SP. Beautiful. This is the time to Atelier Ryza. Sorry, I shouldn't generalize in that regard. This is basically the time to Atelier. It's actually the correct answer, isn't it? This is the fate of all Atelier games. The purpose. You are to get overpowered. If you are not, why not? What's wrong? Landmark get. This is our destination too. The Cave of Insanity. We've made it. You know what? I wonder what I might get from this. Makes me wonder if later landmarks have better stuff. Oh, increase M. So this is the Cavern of Insanity. As the name suggests, there's an ominous atmosphere here. Philuscha or not, I'll kick their butts right and left. You two shouldn't underestimate the Philuscha. They're strong enemies with several forms and abilities. I'm impressed, Patty. You fought the legendary Philuscha monarch, but you're not letting your guard down one bit. You're right. We need to make sure we stay vigilant. For you to test our request, that Elder won't tolerate it if we don't take this seriously. What I heard in the settlement, it seems like there's a monarch lurking there. Let's do this like we mean it. Yeah. Okay, deeper we go. There's going to be some guys that want to interrupt me in my gathering endeavors. Slowly kite them. Fire and ice crystals. More of them sounds good to me. Oh, Journey of Alchemist, aggression level 1. Nice. I think everyone's got a lot of aggression at the moment, thanks to the armor. We don't really build them in their roles properly, but that's the reveal of the current terrain, and by the look of it, this leads us around to that quest. Now, grabbing this chest without getting in a fight seemed like it might be a more difficult task. There you got me. A prior boss. That's not taking any damage. It hurts Dion. This is serious enemy. Oh my god, Dion's actually dying. That's not supposed to be happening. Okay, our enemy's getting serious now. That wasn't enough. Did that kill me? Yes. Yes, it can. One attack. What? So we just doubled our defense with armor, and yet one attack from I need better bombs and better items. It's no joke anymore. There are scales to things here. That smushed Ryza. What the crap? I mean, it is the underworld. I didn't expect it to be a walk in the park. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I can't get through it. But I'm actually surprised at the output of the enemies all of a sudden. Like, if I didn't make that, even with the armor I've made, if I don't break them, like, at this point, yeah, I just need bombs. I need items now that I can use. There's a lot to be done. Like, the game has changed. We've passed a point. It's evolving now and requires different ways of doing it from here on out. So my refusal to spend time in the alchemy shed working away by making it harder on myself. Which is interesting on the basis of the fact that it felt like there was nothing the enemies could do in the previous Atelier games to kind of keep up with me. Wouldn't you say? These guys are vulnerable to physical. And Patricia is just going to break through. Then you've got the normal enemies, I guess. Which don't stand much of a chance. I don't even think leveling up helps when you look at the stat gains that you get. It also feels a bit more like enemies scale with you based on probably level. An ancient bug is new. I'll take that, thank you very much. Now, where's the squeeze through point here? There it is. I'm wondering if we can fight whatever the boss is of this place, if there is one. Just got to pass a trial after all. Let's not fight one of you again. It's like we're almost there. I'm feeling crazy pressure from the depths. It's time, everyone. We're gonna keep going. Oh no. Oh, we can win in cutscenes. It's fine. You guys all good? Yes. Completely fine. I can still keep going, huh? What is this place? There's something back there. A creature. Oh. Is this a king of the Philuscha? Judging by the size, it's definitely a king type. It's odd. Seems different than the king type I thought previously. What's the matter, Mr. Tao? This Philuscha has been tampered with. There's some kind of device attached to it. The device is very old. Possibly from the Age of God. Whatever the case, it seems a fight is inevitable. All of you, prepare for an attack. What were the guys from the Age of God planning to do with this monster? We'll check after we kick his butt. Right, Ryza? Yeah. Let's go, everyone. This is one of those things Ryza keeps fighting. I do feel a bit of respect. Why, thank you, boss. It's very nice of you. I need to build up some CC so I can get my regen going. My damage output isn't terrible. It is a story boss, so we're going to have to see what exactly this turns out as. But getting the defense up buff is going to be really handy. Okay, we're already broken. Patricia got broken too. DN's the only one standing. It's already charged. This could go terribly badly. I can't even see the timer on its stuff. Extreme heaven, no holding back. You're telling me? Well, Patricia didn't get stunned again. How much do you have? 2? We need to keep Ryza up as a priority here. Damage will go in the meantime. Patricia, you're going to be incredibly useful because of your Hermit Ointment. Luckily I was on the right character to block it. The right character then and still got picked up though. The danger is quite high. Dian's the only one who's being able to put in attacks at the moment. We're getting some regen ticks. Finally, we get to go to work. That means that Ryza has CC now. See if we can get any debuffs on him. None at all. Attack down though. It's probably going to be pretty handy for us. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to break him here. So if we put this on, we'll at least have the defense buff. Still peeled off a crazy amount of health. But if we can survive it with switching and the whatnot, still completely good. Oh, he's just going to do it again. I think we're locked in a final attack mode here. Did Dian just go down? I think Paddy's got it though. Ooh. Oof. Is anyone hurt? That kid right there is. We're fine. He really was a dreadful monster. It's still moving. It's a machine that was attached to the Philuscha. I don't think we should approach it blindly. I agree. I don't think we'll find anything out from just this machine. Are there maybe any clues left? Hey, there's a book here. It's really tattered. I wonder what's written in it. Tao, can you read it? Is this unbelievable? It's research material on Philuscha. Research on Philuscha? Are you certain? Yeah, it seems like it. To summarize, the true identity of the inconsistent morphological grouped organism Philuscha is the white epitheca itself. One could call this species a parasitic outer shell. Philuscha attach themselves to living creatures, mainly mobile animals, and use their magical power as a medium to take over and control their nerve centers. They take the form of insects if they possess insects, and beasts if they possess beasts. Philuscha hate water, as it destroys the bond to this epitheca. The characteristics that make it easy to convert any species into a fighting force and generate an environment that inhibits the survival of other species are very useful. So the people of the Age of God were using the Philuscha as weapons, like the one with that machine attached to it. I believe so. Apparently this machine is called a Deranger. It says it is a distributor of power sent from somewhere else. The Deranger. The power gets sent to Philuscha's life core, their heart, to put them completely under control while also boosting their strength. A life core. So an organ like the jewel in a ravaging queen. On top of that, it seems that they use their habits in the breeding season to increase their aggressiveness. This must have been created through alchemy, a relic of an ancient advanced technology. Alchemists created this. Of all things, they made a tool solely for fighting. And this is... Apparently many of the same machines are placed across the underworld, where Philuscha make their habitat. It's as if the machines are a whole different creature that takes over Philuscha. How creepy. You said they increased their aggressiveness as well. Could it be that this machine was responsible for the invasion, causing them to act beyond the bounds of creatures? Is this the truth of what we heard about in the settlement? What people of the underworld did? Meddling with living creatures so selfishly. There's no sense of sincerity towards living things, towards life. The Age of God folks were terrible people. We've been asked to deal with the Philuscha, but maybe this was what Kala really wanted to show us. That could be well be. I can hardly believe she's someone facile enough to just test us with vermin suppression. The true test could be whether or not we notice the malevolence behind it, and if we feel angered. What's going on? I don't know, but it can't be good. I got it. The receiver was destroyed, but a vast amount of energy is still being delivered. Meaning, it's going to burst. All of you, get away quickly. Unbelievable. The clue leading us to the people of the Age of God. There's nothing we can do. For now, let's go back to Carla and tell her exactly what we experienced. Seems we have to return. Even if we killed the king's species, it doesn't mean the Philuscha are gone. Don't let your guard down till we're out of this place. Well, there's 2 treasure chests in here too, so I'm not going to leave them be before I go, you know? As long as another one of those guys doesn't come tries to eat me, then I'm happy. Well, it's been more of a struggle lately, which means I have to redecide what we're going to do in the future regarding our power levels. But if we kill things faster as well, that will help, and it's basically time for us to make a whole new bunch of weapons. Let's put it that way. Okay, back to window we go. Not to you, though. It's dangerous to try and climb the way up there. I don't need this. Maybe I should throw it away. What are you doing, Federica? Just getting ready. This is my first time going to Underworld, and it is so different than I thought I needed to. Yeah, I found it confusing at first too. It's a completely different world. Although there are some similarities. Completely different sentence. I've hardly ever left Sardonica, so being in such a different place makes me anxious. Will we make it home safely? If we don't go back right away, will we be able to live here? What will we eat? Is there an escape route? Oh no, you don't have to worry so much. I've been to Underworld many times. Besides, Carla and the Oren peoples live here, so nothing that bad is gonna happen. I just want to make sure that everything is safe, to make me feel better. Well, I guess I understand how you feel, Federica. Besides, I sometimes think that you guys are too careless, Miss Ryza. What? I wonder. I've never been told that before, so it took me by surprise. I wouldn't say that it's all the time, but sometimes you do seem overly optimistic. Federica does seem like a very serious person. Maybe I should try to be more serious too. Oh, we only came back specifically to here to be able to use the door because it's a little bit closer than the landmark, I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. I am totally wrong. Well, let's move along. We know where we're going next. Time to report the crazy that took place today.